Hello, my lovely people. How are you? I hope all is well and everything is absolutely fine on your end. Welcome back on my channel. You're listening to Light Channelings once again, and today I have a channeling for you. Actually, I did a reading for all of you, but for some reason I thought of presenting you with the channeling, instead of this reading, because I think channeling is more apt for the current situation. I saw 555 right when I said that, along with number 37. So I take that as a sign, and I'll start with presenting you with the channeling. It's not like I don't want to present this reading for you. I will give you a few brief information about what this reading says, but I won't go into details of it or the depth of it. 1 second, I have to put a setting on. I saw 111 along with number 11. Yes. Yeah, sorry for that interruption. I had to put a setting on my mobile phone to record this audio message without any interruptions or interference. Yeah. So before starting with the channeling, I'd like to express my heartfelt gratitude to all of those people who are supporting my channel through way of their generous donations. Thank you so much for everything that you guys are doing. It's just priceless and completely invaluable. There are no words that can express how someone feels when they feel supported and loved by so many people out there. Trust me, it's a wonderful feeling, and you guys are making my days every single day. So, again, thank you so very much. And I hope and pray and wish that you receive the blessings that are in store for you as soon as possible. And may God blesses you with your permanent harmonious reunion as soon as possible in due timing for you. I hope that you receive the prosperity, the abundance, the joy, the bliss, the happiness, the success that you deserve and desiring for so long. Thanks again for everything. Thank you so much for your generosity and your kindness. It's just amazing, and I feel elated every single time I read your notes. That's all I wanted to say to all of you, and I hope that you will accept what I had to say. Now I'll start with the channeling. The channeling says that right now it's a difficult time for you. Obviously, it's a normal situation for twins to be in a difficult situation like these. What universe wants to convey to you through way of this channeling is that for some this is going to happen in the very near future, and for some you will see this happening in the next coming months. But what is coming? You have to understand that because you are a part of such a powerful mission, along with sharing such a powerful connection with your twin, your counterpart, there are going to be people who are going to conspire, plot, and cable against you. That's what I'm going to talk about in this channeling. If your counterpart had an ex, which surely they would had or would have been involved with in the past, in a committed relationship, or it was possibly a passing affair for one or the other person, but one of them were serious, were really in love. If not in true love, it was somewhere a toxic attachment they had with each other. Codependency, that's what you can call it. Whatever it was, the remnants of those feelings and the memories are still there, possibly on your person's end. They might not share this with you because they know you get triggered very easily whenever you hear them talking about any of their exes or even their current partner. So that's why they like to keep their distance from you, or you'd like to keep your distance from them because you don't like hearing such things from their mouth. It makes you feel upset. But what was being shown to me is that this girl or this man is going to return, or will try to return in your person's life. One way or the other, it's going to happen. Universe is going to orchestrate a situation, or it's just going to be a plan that some people are going to plot, especially their ex. They can take help of some of their old friends as well, mutual friends they had together, to come back in your person's life, just to either make them, I mean your counterpart, lick her feet all over again, or create a new relationship, rekindle their past relationship possibly, or establish a illicit connection if there's not a possibility for them to come out in public and announce that they are actually in a solid committed relationship. Like if the other person is already married or is in another relationship, that cannot happen. They cannot get married or as announce themselves as a committed couple or pair, right? Whatever the situation is, whether married or unmarried, single or committed or whatever, their ex or exes are going to try to return in their life, and they are going to plot and conspire against you to kick you out of their life and establish their place back in your person's life. Okay, it's going to be different for each and every one of you, where it's only going to be one single person who's going to create this mess, or there are going to be a bunch of people who hate you like their friends, who don't like you and don't want your connection to prosper and flourish, who are going to uh, team up or gang up to implement this plan they're going to create to create misunderstandings in between you and your counterpart, to cause conflict, arguments, and fights, which they feel like are going to lead to your separation, and then um, it's going to clear the way for this another person that was your person's ex, they were involved with or committed with or just had a passing affair with, to come back into your person's life and then start fresh with them again with as much toxicity as much she can or they can. That's the plan. For a lot of you, it's already in the making, and for others, it's going to happen sometime in the future for you. Okay, their ex is going to return, but the thing is that you don't have to worry about it. The reason why universe is presenting this message to you is to just to let you know, so that you can prepare yourself for this challenge, this test, this difficulty that's going to present itself to test you and those other people as well. Everyone is getting tested here, it's not just you. I'm seeing 353 right now. It's a lot, a bunch of people who are going to get tested, including your counterpart. Now for some reason, temporarily your person is going to get pulled back in their direction, in their ex's direction. It's not to feel threatened about, and there is nothing to panic about it. What I mean when I try to say that they are going to get pulled, or they may feel a pull, because somewhere they might have thought or assumed that it was love, and the memories they had, they cherished those memories and those times they spent with that person. So maybe for a fleeting moment or for a split second, temporarily they might feel something for that person again, but it's just the remnants that are going to come back to their awareness, which are going to make them reflect and then conclude that it's time to let the past go. And that's going to be a solution for you and your current struggle that you're facing, where your person's past is the real main blockage. The reason why they are so afraid of committing to you, afraid of love, afraid of expressing their true feelings, afraid of the term or overall context of true divine real love, is because they had a very bad experience with this person. Now, it was their karma for how they treated you, but at the same time, they may have lacked the maturity and the awareness to learn that lesson, that they got to experience that heartbreaking breakup or betrayal from that other person because they insulted your feelings and brought you the same exact pain. But now, when all of this is going to come back, they will get time and opportunity to think back about everything that has happened, compare you to as individuals, I mean you and their ex, and that's when they are going to realize that it's time to put an end to this cycle and let their past go, shut the door on their past and all of those people they had in their past. You can't actually be friends with your exes if they are toxic, and this one is real toxic, really evil, real evil intentions. Like, this girl or this man can go to any extent to keep your person as their slave. Not literally, but the attention they used to get, the gifts, the presents, the loving gestures, the time, pleasure. I'm not going into details of it. I know you can understand what I'm talking about here. Everything, they felt like a prince or a princess, and your person made sure that they feel like a prince or a princess because your person had a problem of people pleasing, and that's what they thought is real love. Putting your counterpart, your lover, your significant other on a pedestal somewhere makes people think that they are doing the best whatever they can to make other person feel happy, and that's when they are going to receive the love from that other person, which is literally horrible for anyone to do. That's a twisted understanding of what real true love is. That's what your person did, and that's something you also had to learn, where you were putting your counterpart on pedestal and you stopped focusing on anything else except your person. You thought by giving them attention, by doing things for them, by uh, making things easier for them, you are doing them a favor, and in return of it they will shower you with their love. But look at yourself and look around, have a reality check. What happened? Did you receive love? What did you receive? You received breadcrumbs, if I'm not wrong. You are a better judge of your situation, so please take out some time to think about it. What happened with you and why? Overgiving is not love. Not respecting your own boundaries is not love. Giving them 100 chances every time they treat you like you're shit is not love. You had to walk away. And that's why I say again and again and again, if you found out recently that you indeed are in a twin flame connection or a twin flame journey, walk away from your counterpart. Walk away. That's it. That's the only thing you need to do. Obviously, use your own mind. It's not a general declaration I'm making here that you have to walk away and it's a necessity and it's a rule. No, I'm suggesting you and recommending, because if you do not walk away, I can guarantee you, you will regret not walking away later, after, when they'll treat you like you're a nobody in their life. Because if they are in a karmic situation at present, for a lot of you, if they are there, they are by no means in a state or energy to treat you right or give justice to you. Reason, they are not aligned right now with their own truths. That's why they are in that karmic situation, because they have certain things to learn from those people they are involved with, and a lesson to learn from that overall situation or circumstance they are in or a part of. Only after learning that lesson, they can actually do anything right by your side or give justice to you. That's why I'm saying the only way to bring things back into order is first to walk away. If you can't walk away completely, boundaries, strict boundaries. No chasing, no texting, no calling, no wishing on their birthdays or special occasions, nothing like that. Nothing like that, because that gives them comfort. They think it's not necessary for them to step up their game or gain back control in their life or make any solid decisions about what's going on. The more comfort you're going to give to them from your side, the more they'll take you for granted. Okay? I hope you do understand the delicacy of this situation and the statements, and importance at the same time. It's not that easy. Making yourself available easily for them is the biggest mistake a lot of feminines make. They think by doing that it's just going to work out miraculously for them. It doesn't work that way. Okay, now this was something that was important to talk about. That's why I brought it up here. We were talking about this karmic situation or this karmic person that's going to return back in your person's life. What's going to happen next? Are they going to cheat on you? Are they going to return back to this person? What's going to happen? Nothing like that is going to happen. There are certain lessons that both of these people still have to learn from each other, and it includes learning about karma and reflecting back to what sort of choices and decisions one made which brought this toxic situation back again into their lives. Whatever conflict is going to arise in between all of you, whatever challenge is going to come up, whatever plotting, planning, twisting these people are going to do, one way or the other, the karmic is going to face the defeat flat on their face, falling flat on their face, by falling flat on their face. And your counterpart is going to learn that whoever says that it's great to be friends with your exes or ex was idiot, or may possibly haven't learned anything in their life, or they may have been blessed with a really nice person in their past. So anyone who just generally announces or declares, or what's the word? I'm not getting the word right here. Let's say it this way: anyone who suggests their friends or acquaintances that it's completely fine to be friends with your person, and if your woman has a problem with that, she's possibly toxic and a narcissist. There are people who say like this or suggest such things to people who are in relationship just because they want to sound like they are therapists, or it just boosts their ego and pride because your counterpart went to them to seek counsel or advice, or look for some suggestions on the current difficulty they are facing. It's not always right. It's not always healthy to be friends with your exes who are like this, who are toxic, evil witted, and filled with negative intentions, completely selfish and mean, who like to control others. It's not a good idea, because if you are doing that, you are opening the gates up for mess to enter in your life, for negativity to enter in your life, for poison to enter in your relationship. You are opening the gate up for people to poison your current relationship with your significant other. That's what it means. But there are people, especially friends, who do that, who say things like that because they think they are the wisest ones, and your counterpart shouldn't even be giving you any sort of power to make rules in the connection. Somewhere such type of friends have this mentality where they like to inflict these kind of thoughts onto your person, or fill their mind with things like you should never allow your significant other to control you. So if you will ever talk about or try to discuss about affairs of them being with their exes, suddenly your person is going to flip it on you, or they'll start saying, don't you dare control me, or now you're trying to control me, and I'm not going to accept that or to tolerate that. And that's when you end up fighting or arguing over the silly petty matter, or bringing up an ex into the picture. You know about the intentions of that person, that's why you want to discuss things with them. But then what happens? They think you're controlling them. They think you want to rule over them. You want to dictate their life. They think you are taking away their freedom from them. That's what happens. That's why I say, not all friends you have are angels in disguise. Some of them are, you know what I'm talking about. So be careful and think twice before blindly acting on anyone's suggestions or advice. That's what your person has to learn. They will learn that from this situation, because it's going to get difficult for them to deal with that person who's going to return in their life. I'm seeing triple two right now. That's a sign. Okay, but in the end, when this X is going to cross all of their lines and limits, your person first is going to tell her that you are the only woman or man they love the most in their life, and second, they regret even giving that X, that person, any place in their life or their heart whenever they did that. or even now, they regret talking to them. That's what they're going to say to them. That's what I'm talking about right now. They regret talking to them. They regret bringing them back into their life, or allowing them to come back into their life, even for uh, having just a casual talk, because these people know how to take things further from casual talks with whom they had a relationship or connection with. You just have to bring up some emotional stuff to trigger the past memories and feelings. That's what's going to happen. That's why I said, for a temporary period of time, your person may feel a pull towards this individual. It's just because of the remnants. There's nothing more than that. They are just remnants, and they are also going to fade away sooner or later. Once your person realizes that this is a really toxic situation and they shouldn't have listened to anyone except you, because you just had best intentions for your own connection with them. You did not wanted it to get ruined like this, because you knew it's going to bring in this negative situation if one or more of their exes are around, because they are jealous. They can't handle that jealousy, envy they feel when they see you two together being happy with each other. They want the control back. They want the attention back. They don't want to see them giving it to you in front of them. They want the opposite of it. They want you to feel upset, neglected, abandoned, looked down, humiliated, left out in front of them. That's what they want. There is no love. There is no maturity. There is no awareness. That's what these people are going to learn from this situation. Everyone involved. On the other hand, it's going to be a test for your patience and how forgiving you are, because the hardest lesson for the feminine is to find forgiveness for all of these people. This is where you're going to struggle the most in this whole journey, because people are going to come up here and there, always, at every point of your life, who are going to do or try to do bad to you, who are going to cause hurt and harm to you. That's why I'm saying the hardest lesson for the feminine is to be really in a calm, balanced energy at all times, maintain that all times, and forgive these people. Reason, because you're already going through a lot of pain. You already are equipped with a lot of heartache, trauma, misery, and suffering to deal with, and on top of that, you get hit by one thing and then another, one thing and then another, one thing and then another. That's why it gets really difficult. And the reason, because you're a light worker, you're here for a reason. You're here to teach people about love, about acceptance, about appreciation, about parenting, about friendships, about working towards your goals, about being altruistic, about being caring, considerate about others' feelings, about putting others before you and their needs, but not in a way which is going to which is debilitating to your own well-being. That's what I mean. There are certain things you are here to teach people. That's why you get targeted the most, or going to get targeted the most. This journey is, it's, do not think that it's going to be easy. I'm making it simple for you to understand. It's filled with challenges, tests, difficulties, and obstacles, but all of these are just going to be phases for you to learn and grow from, which is again difficult to accept at times because a lot of feminines think why it's always them, why they can't have their share of joy and happiness like normal people out there, and things like that. Again, I have the same old thing to tell you. It's because you're here for a reason. You're here to make changes. You're here to bring transformation and healing into people's life. That's why. That's the reason. If your life is going to be filled with happiness, bliss, and joy, it's going to be very easy for you to easy as well as distracting. Easy for you to just go along with your life, and distracting from your purpose. If everything is working out wonderfully for you, you won't even think about joining awareness programs or volunteering for a cause or working for any cause that is focused on serving humanity and things like that. That's why. That's the answer. If you were seeking that, that's the answer I have for you. Okay. I forgot to switch it on. 1 second, I'm seeing 292 right now. If that's a sign you're looking for or were looking for, then it's here for you. So the thing is that once again, you are going to teach these people certain lessons. Okay, if anyone is there in your person's family who's going to become a part of this conspiracy, whatever it is, to bring this X back in your counterpart's life, to kick you out of their life, things are going to flip it around on them. They're going to flip over this person. Whatever this person is trying to do to you is going to happen with them. And by that, I mean to say, if they are already in a relationship, their person is going to cheat on them. If they are already in a marriage, you know what I'm talking about. What's going to happen? That's what's going to happen with these people. Your person is going to straight away tell this karmic on their face that they do not love you. I'm sorry, love her, not you. Sorry for that. They do not love her or him anymore. Even if they did in the past, they regret feeling that way or even having those feelings in their heart for that person. They'll shame that person for doing whatever they are doing or did to separate you two intentionally. Whatever it was this person did or is going to do is going to come out in the light. Truth is going to get exposed, and then your person is going to treat them the way they deserve to get treated by them. And on top of that, they will declare and announce that you are the one for them, and by no means anyone can separate you two. And you'll always be the one for them. That's what they're going to say, and that's when this person is going to taste the dust of defeat in front of your counterpart's face. They'll be shamed by your counterpart. They'll be called names by your counterpart because they need that. They need to hear that. That's when the situation is going to end. Otherwise, this karmic will continue to think that they can come back anytime they want, control your counterpart in any way, shape, or form, and then destroy lives like this. That's what these people are going to learn. Your person was having a really hard time letting their past go because of the hurtful experiences they had. But after this thing, I'm really sorry for this. I saw 3553, but after this situation, this occurrence of this catastrophic event that's going to happen, they will learn that it's never a good idea to hold on to your past or experiences because this person was not even worth it at the first place. That's what they're going to learn, and that's when they'll develop even more respect and appreciation for your love and your place in their life, and that's when they'll be able to treat you fairly and bring balance in your connection. They won't get affected by whatever this person did or said, but instead they'll look you with a really fresh perspective, and they'll really start valuing who you are and what you present on table. So this was the channeling I had for you, and I hope you enjoyed listening to me. Sorry for a little interferences here and there. If you really find my channelings, my messages, and my guidance beneficial, do let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel. Along with that, if you'd like to support this channel or show your love in the form of appreciation, you can follow the link given in the description box below for any amount of donations you'd like to make. Okay, that's all I just wanted to say to all of you. Thank you so much for listening and being here with me. Thanks again.